Hey, have you heard of this couple? They're currently traveling around the world and reinventing themselves again. Can you imagine? Going back and resetting your life again? I know, right? Well, yeah, they are already doing it. Look, and you can call them Aey and Mel.
The street. I was saying, like, people here are really tall. They're like 7 feet tall. So I have to adjust the bike. They're all like 7-footer. And then my clothes that I bought, they're like extra small, but it's pretty normal.
Look at the view from behind us. So we're currently here in Zadar, and our current suburb is pretty near.
Apparently we came in the bad week, so the whole next week will be more better.
Much better.
So we're gonna do a lot more biking and going to the beach. See you. Even though it's really cold. April's still trying to remember how to ride a bike. It's been a long time. How are you feeling? Just don't let go of the brake too much.
Yeah, it's a bit high for me, so I'm trying to practice. The chair is a bit high for my legs, but because they're tall here.
Dedicated bike lane here. You can enjoy your bike. April's still trying to find her stride. I'm here.
Guys, we're here.
Borek Beach.
The beach near our Airbnb.
We were just here last night. Look at the difference.
Last night, and we're telling you about showing you what it looks like here on sunny weather.
Wow. No one's around. But it's still cold, but you can already imagine if it's a bit summer. But yeah, we're gonna. There's like a cafe at the end of this trail, so we're gonna keep going.
Is the cafe at the end open?
Yeah, but there's no one around.
No one around, yeah, because it's weekday and winter as well. Yesterday, it's pretty packed, right?
I think maybe late. Oh yeah, Sunday it's pretty packed. But
Yeah.
weekday not so much.
Yeah.
And this is how the locals get around here. So most of them.
Yeah, you'll see them biking and walking with their
Look at the view.
friends and family.
I feel like we're in the Greek islands.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
Turkey.
This is what Mel is saying. Look at the view over here. Right? Isn't that stunning?
Yeah. Look at how clear the water
I feel like
is.
we're watching a love story movie right now because
Make
of
this,
the venue,
love
like the
montage.
scene. It's very romantic, this place.
If you're
Or
looking
this
for
beach
a
here in Zadar.
non-touristy place,
Yeah, definitely this place.
it's like the locals. as we
Exactly.
say.
Yeah. Isn't it nice? Pretty peaceful. You can hear the waves of this water.
That's natural.
Natural lo-fi.
Guys, the tip here is I'd recommend buy a thermos, and then
Thermos where you put your hot drinks.
then you can just walk or take the bike here
Yeah.
and have coffee by the beach.
We discovered that in Brazil when one of our Airbnb have a thermos where you can store your drink and just drink in front of the beach. Bring your hot drinks with you.
Someone's gonna come in and surf, although it's pretty cold. That's interesting. There's not much waves here though. what we were talking about. At the end of it, this is where people usually hang out. There's a cafe bar, and then there's like a swing. There's like a, oh, let's show them the lighthouse. So towards when you walk at the other side, but I think the lighthouse is private because it's behind a closed house. So you can already see like there's a lighthouse on top of the house, like this one. But it is I feel like it's private. So there are, yeah, there's dedicated bike spots here, over there. So this is the view, and then stand surfing.
If you do want to go here without less people, go on weekday like this. Because yesterday was weekend, it's pretty packed.
So this is weekday, weekend it's pretty packed, yeah. Saying like this, I thought she was gonna surf, but she's paddle boarding.
It's kind of remind us in our hometown
In
Sydney,
Sydney,
Cronulla,
where we used to
where
stay.
usually if it's summer, our neighbors is just gonna pull up their board randomly
Yeah.
and just walk straight to the water.
Yeah,
Either
yeah.
Surf, waterboard,
Before work, they
or-
just surf, or people would just have a jet
swim.
ski.
Yeah, jet
across,
ski,
so-
their yachts outside.
Kind of reminds us of home.
Yeah, but there's lots of them, not only one. like
Yeah,
this one.
because it's winter. Maybe in the summer.
And if you haven't known yet, Australian people loves water so much.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of sports
Yeah.
involving water. Yeah.
I tried showing them the lighthouse, but it's covered. So the old town. So
Guys, you can see the old town from afar.
Yeah.
Maybe zoom that in so they can see.
we'll go there next
Next
time.
time, yeah.
That's the old town.
They have a famous
Sea organ.
organ where
That's
it's a
their-
natural music from nature.
That's actually their main tourist spot
Yeah.
there.
It's pretty, you can see it from here.
Yeah, it's like Split or Dubrovnik,
Yeah.
kinda. We're gonna have some coffee here or some drinks. You can park your bike there. Maybe chill for a bit before we head to the other side of the Board Beach.
We're just making sure if it's locked together. Oh, I think we should touch it together closely.
There's two separate locks.
Oh, there is?
But maybe yeah. It's
Yeah, because
easier.
it's pretty long, right?
Bit easier.
Pretty doable.
Easier.
Just lock it together, as our relationship together is locked like marriage. Locked
For
in.
life.
You don't have a choice. It's already forever. Give out how nice this place is. There's even a mini playground here for kids. Definitely a family friendly cafe and bar here in Zadar. So we're just gonna check if they're accepting card, just to make sure we get paid before we even order. And yeah, look at that view over there. Isn't it nice? See, everyone's bringing their bike here. They're just parking everywhere, I guess. So Mel's just gonna check. As you can see, there's bikes. The local, it's Monday today. It's pretty packed for the actual day. Get your vitamin D. Alright?
Yeah. This is what the locals do here. They
Yeah.
just stare at the sun.
They love getting their coffee and chill anywhere. So don't be surprised if they have a lot of cafe slash bar here in Croatia, because that's pretty normal for locals.
Pretty late as well, and everyone's still having coffee.
Yeah. And it's actually Monday. I'm kind of surprised. This is what we're talking about, the lighthouse. Hola. So let's get back to where the lighthouse is. So you can see the lighthouse just beside Mel here in this area. We're currently staying in, how far is this area to the old town? Zadar? Probably,
Maybe 20 minutes walk.
no, I think 30 minutes
Oh,
walk.
actually like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it depends on your speed and how fast you can walk. Maybe around 30 to 40 minutes walk from here. And that's the famous lighthouse here. That's a lighthouse near Borek Beach, or in actual Borek
Can't go
Beach.
inside it, so there's a closer.
Yeah. It's really nice, right?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, once the sun is out, you can definitely see how the view changes, right? This is actually a perfect place to hang out.
Some people are drinking coffee, some people are drinking beer.
Beer, yeah.
So it's like a mix.
And don't be shocked because it's pretty normal here. Well, actually, even in Australia,
The ladies back.
right? Even in Australia. Oh, the lady who's paddling, who's doing the paddle board is back. See from here.
So
It's over there.
also some tips as well, like the
Yeah.
common phrase. Thank you here is bala.
Shbala.
Shbala.
Correct us if we're wrong.
HBALA.
HB
HBALA.
VALA. Shbala.
It's good to learn the common phrases.
Yeah, it's good to know that at least do some effort to say their thank you and
I'm
hello.
still having trouble remembering the hello, so I just say hola or hello. 'Cause
Yeah.
They understand.
I think they also know hola because they do also say ciao when you say bye.
Because we are near Italy. So
Yeah, there's also a lot. Well, there's a lot of Italian influence here too. That's why there's
that's why
pasta
we
and
keep eating Italian pizza.
pizza. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that pizza last night. We're good to not eat pizza for the whole year. Yeah.
This is what you get, 2 cappuccinos. I think the view is more priceless.
Exactly.
This is how often can you get coffee by the Croatian beach. So nice in the sunset. People are just chilling here. How's the coffee?
It's pretty okay.
Is it strong? Like where?
Mostly fraught from the top.
Mostly fraught. How do you compare it in Australian coffee? Which is better?
No, these are coffee here is serious too.
Really?
Yeah.
More serious
You know,
than in
that's why there's-
Sydney.
No, I mean there's no comparison because there's culture in coffee here is pretty serious. That's why you'll notice a lot of coffee shop don't have food.
Yeah, it's just coffee.
It's just coffee.
Or drinks.
There's only a few cafes that you can see cakes.
Yeah,
And
very rare.
Very rare to have a meal.
Yeah, so
Combined
it's
with
dedicated coffee.
You can mostly see cafes and bars together
Yeah.
most often than having a restaurant with coffee.
Okay. So Aussie coffee, yeah.
But look at the lady. The lady's still there. See, she's doing a workout now.
Yeah,
She's
that's a
trying to
good
go down
workout.
and up,
That way,
up and
it's like an arms workout. Make sure to wear sunblock here.
Mel and I are actually talking about how this actual specific location where the cafe is reminds us of our suburb, or what do they call in other places, a village.
Yeah.
Because we have a go-to cafe like
In Sydney.
in Sydney that is only like 5-10 minutes away from our home, and we usually go there with our dog Harley back home in Sydney, and this is what the view looks like every day.
You know the main difference?
Yeah.
Most of the people in Sydney, they don't have much clothes on when 'cause they're all like always swimming, surfing.
Yeah,
But
and
maybe because we came here winter. So
winter, yeah, maybe that's why. But as well as even in Australia, don't be surprised if they wake up pretty early, like around 4 or 5 a.m. The moment
Everyone's
you
jogging already.
even before the sun is up, they're already jogging. And this, yeah, we haven't seen people jogging here though.
But we haven't
Because
been
it's
waking
winter.
up early at
Yeah,
all.
so we will never know. But in Australia, that's the culture. Is once we wake up, because the window of our house is literally facing the water,
Yeah.
and you can see the people running,
morning.
walking their dogs with their coffee already. So that's the culture in Australia. So once we visited Australia,
We'll show you.
Next time we'll show you
We'll do
what
a
we're talking about, the
comparison,
culture. Yeah.
Croatian beach versus
No, we've
Australian
been to a
beach.
lot of beaches though, so
Yeah,
it's
we'll
pretty
do a
hard to
comparison
compare.
of
They have their
everything.
own unique beauty, as I'd say.
It's pretty nice here.
I kind of miss these vibes. That's why I'm telling you, it kind of feels like a bit of, kind of feels like home, like Sydney, because it's quiet, like ocean, coffee.
We'll take the time to chill here for a bit before we go to the other side, and we'll enjoy and have our conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll show you the other sides later.
And hope you guys like the short
Sure.
morning
Yeah,
routine here in Zadar.
Okay, so just so we have a video of us two in one frame, because we're always either taking my video or your video. So just so we're on the same frame together. Yeah, we're together here. Don't worry. Okay, we're here in the Boric sandy beach. It's actually pretty cold, so the sun is setting. But this is a famous spot here. I can imagine when it's summer. But yeah, obviously it's a bit colder today. It's almost springtime. This is a famous, the name is famous. The famous. The name of the bar or the crab or the seafood restaurant is called The Famous. So, I was gonna say place is famous, but it's also the
I feel bad for Mel.
Yeah.
Because I forgot my gloves. I need to steal his gloves. So when we're biking, his gloves already frozen.
Yeah, so we need to go home because it's already getting sunset. But you can see the view, like the traditional Croatian white houses and the red rooftops. And then this hotel is actually pretty famous during the summer as well. So you can see their slides there. You can see the signages. So April enjoying her bike. We usually go and like we don't let season dictate where we're going. We kind of like going to off-beaten path, so it's also pretty nice when there's not much people around, not much tourists around. So there's snow in the mountains.
We're having a grocery here. With the dog over there. And look at the view from the behind. There's actually snow on top of the mountains right now because that's how cold it is. It's winter still. This is the snow on top of the mountains. Yeah.
The sunset here. It's like the aurora lights, but it's slightly red.
Yeah.
Wow.
A bit of how do you call it? Tangerine color.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there where there's not much
orange.
trees, but
Best time to always have ice cream is on winter time.
so it doesn't melt, but it's freezing cold.
I'm carrying a bag full of groceries to stack up for our food.
Oh, look at the view.
And look at our view on the way home.
Oh, wow. It's surreal. It feels like the aurora lights.
Having dinner after grocery. So we'll be having some gnocchi with pesto. And then we're just frying the
It smells good.
meat,
Croatian meat.
some cheese, some salad.
All the local foods.
We'll show you the finished product later. It's that cold and wearing scarf inside.
See you later. Day is done with her. What do you call this? Gnocchi.
It's not gnocchi, Jared.
I forgot.
It's gnocchi.
With
Some pork chop.
Pork chops. Let's enjoy.
And some salad.
Some salad.
Well, it's still warm.
Yeah. This is really cold.
Yeah, it is. Let me know. The pesto is actually pretty nice.